Today I'm reviewing the Salted Caramel Dreams by Soulara. Soulara is an online meal delivery service that is based on a subscription model, and they use 100% plant ingredients. So great for vegans and vegetarians and anyone who just wants to increase their intake of plant foods. So they also are keen to reduce the environmental impact by using some of these plant ingredients and yet still deliver tasty and nutritionally balanced foods. So these salted caramel dreams are really just a maca and cashew nut ball with a few other little ingredients thrown in. So maca is a trending superfood, and this is because it is high in antioxidants. And we're seeing people use it to improve their energy and also to help support hormone health. Maca has been used in a lot of traditional medicines therapeutically, but there's not a lot of recent research about the benefits of maca consumption. What there is, though, is a bit of evidence around using it at about 2 tablespoons a day. So whether you're going to get much therapeutic benefit from the maca itself in these balls is probably a little bit questionable. However, it does have some other great ingredients like cashew nuts. Now, cashew nuts are a really great source of dietary fats, in particular your monounsaturated fats. It doesn't have a lot of polyunsaturated fats as opposed to some of the other nuts out there, and that's great because polyunsaturated fats are associated with an increase in inflammation. So cashews can help make sure that you've got a right balance of omega-3 and omega-6. The one thing to keep in mind with cashews is that they are higher in calories. So these salted caramel dreams are about 168 calories each for a ball that's about 30 grams. So you can have a look at the size here. Now, they're not that visually appealing, but you can definitely see that obviously cashew is the predominant ingredient in these balls. To make these balls nice and sweet, they are using agave syrup. Now, agave syrup is chosen probably because Soulara aim to create low GI meals and snacks where possible. Now, it is low GI, but one thing I don't really like about agave is that it is high in fructose. So it's about 60 to 90% fructose, whereas your average white sugar is 50% fructose. Now, the body doesn't really utilize fructose, and instead it goes to the liver. And having an excess of fructose means that the liver is going to convert that into fat, which is not really ideal. The other thing about agave nectar that isn't really great is that it's so highly processed and that there's no other nutrients in there. So as opposed to some of the other natural sweeteners like raw honey or dates or maple syrup, which do have some nutrients in there, you're not really getting any benefit apart from sweetness and the fructose, which is not a great thing in having agave. So the occasional treat, okay, no problem. But if you're relying on these as your little energy boost throughout the day, I would consider swapping for something that does use a better quality natural sweetener. Now, Soulara suggests that you eat these cold, and they are quite firm. I'm squeezing pretty hard here and it's not really budging. But you can leave these out and they take a while to soften. So you could essentially carry these with you to work and have them as an afternoon snack, and the texture's not too soft, which is great. In regards to taste, they are a little bit bland. I mean, you do get that nutty, caramelly flavor from the maca in there, and they're definitely more a fatty ball than they are a sweet treat. So they're not going to be one of those things that if you have a real sugar craving that will hit the spot. But in my mind, one benefit of that is that you're not going to be reaching in the bag for another one shortly after, and the fat is going to help make you feel full. And it is probably going to give you more sustained energy than some of the other commercial energy balls out there on the market. Overall, the balls are okay. They are a higher fat ball than a sugar, so they only have about 6 grams, which is about 1.5 teaspoons. So bear in mind that our recommended intake of sugar is 25 grams a day, added sugar. So they're okay. They're not that interesting in taste, but they could provide you with a little bit of an energy boost and just help ease off that sweet craving if you have it in the afternoon. So make sure you keep an eye out for the other meal reviews about Soulara, and also a review on the brand itself, the delivery experience, the quality of food, and in regards to their nutrition. And if you do choose to order from Soulara, be sure to leave a meal review on the mealprep.com.au website.